little people and other little people. And maybe just I need to start reading. I can tell there's tension in the room.
Yes, just start reading.
Okay, well, yesterday we knocked down the wall of Jericho. And now, guess what?
What?
There's more people that need to be fought against.
Okay.
So, I'm going to say that God had given his people, the Israelites, some rules to follow while they fought for the promised land. Oh, he was a fair fight.
Mm-hmm.
First, they were to destroy everything in the cities that they captured. What?
Mm-hmm.
You see, these people worshipped idols instead of the true God. And God knew that if they lived, they would make the Israelites turn away from him. So everything had to go. Besides this, the Israelites, they were supposed to bring all the gold and silver and treasures that they found to the treasure of the Lord. No one was supposed to have any of it for his own. It was community property.
What?
It belonged to God. After the Battle of Jericho, Joshua followed these rules. Only Rahab and her family were saved because it had been the agreement and promise when she hid the spies. And you got to live up to your promises.
Mm-hmm.
All the treasure from the city was put in the house of the Lord. Well, it was a tent, actually. Or so Joshua thought. Here we go. Behind Jericho stood a smaller city named Ai. It's really spelled A and I, but you just say Ai.
Okay.
Joshua's spies came back from Ai and said, Ai? It's so funny to say that name. Ai is such a small city that we can easily capture it without making the whole army there.
Really?
Yeah. Overconfidence is going to kill him. So Joshua, he just sent part of his army up to fight at Ai, expecting them to win. Well, before long, however, the Israelites came running back, like that. And the men of Ai had beaten them and driven them away. Can you say embarrassed?
Mm-hmm.
The little dudes beat them.
Hey, they got a little too sure of themselves.
So Joshua and all the people were frightened when their soldiers did not win the battle at Ai. With the help of God, they had won all their other battles. What's up with God?
Keep going.
But now it seemed that God had left them. He only does that if there's a really good reason.
Mm-hmm.
They were afraid of other Canaanites in the land. They would hear about it and their embarrassment battle and would come and destroy them. So then God, he gave Joshua the reason why his army could not win. Israel has done wrong, the Lord said. You took some of the treasure from Jericho and kept it for yourselves. I am not going to be with you in the battle again until you return the stolen goods. Then he told Joshua how to find out just who had done this wicked thing. Are their hands going to have a special color on them?
Nope.
Are they going to have a guilty face? Maybe. Well, the next morning, Joshua had all the Israelites parade in front of him. Every tribe and every family, that's a very long parade, in the tribe. From all these people, God showed Joshua which one had sinned. And it was a man named Achan. Oh, don't ever name your kid that.
Okay.
Joshua said to him, my son, tell me what you have done. Do not try to hide it from me. Wow. I think God did that one time too.
Mm-hmm. He asked a question and he already knew the answer.
Sort of. He asked Adam and Eve and stuff like that.
he did.
So, it is true that I disobeyed God, Achan said. He came clean. And when we were capturing Jericho, I saw there was a beautiful garment and some silver and gold, and I wanted it for my own. So I dug a hole in my tent, and I buried them there. Wow. A basement.
Mm-hmm.
Joshua sent a messenger to Achan's tent, and sure enough, there lay the treasure Achan had taken from Jericho.
What are you doing?
I got an itch.
Oh, okay.
Then, because Achan's sin had made all the people suffer, he and his stolen treasures and all his family and goods were destroyed. You know what that means?
Mm-hmm.
God did this to show the Israelites that he meant for them to obey every commandment that he had given them. Not just on any old day, every day.
Mm-hmm.
After this, Joshua sent another army up to Ai. They captured the city just as easily as they had taken Jericho. They saw now that when they did right, God was with them, but that it was terrible to do wrong and find themselves without him. This is like going on and on and on. Can't they just write this down and remember it?
You wish.
For many years, Joshua led the Israelites through Canaan, fighting and taking the land for themselves. And the people who were living in Canaan did not know what to think of these strangers who had suddenly entered their country and taken city after city. Maybe they should send out some scouts of their own.
Mm-hmm. That would help.
Some tried to fool Joshua with tricks in order to save their people. Some kings banded together with other kings. Oh, that would be good. So that they would have a very strong army to fight against the Israelites. They're missing the important feature, God. Well, one day, when Joshua fought against 5 kings, God caused the sun to stand still in the sky and kept the night from coming until, you know what? His people had won the battle. Wow. Talking about pushing back the night.
Mm-hmm.
He also helped them by sending a hailstorm on the enemies. Oh, that's a good one. Ping, 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 ping. Bet you that really made noise.
Yeah, it did.
The 5 kings ran and they hid in a cave, but Joshua found them, and you know what he had to do. They're gone. So now, later, Joshua won another battle against the kings of the north and took their land. Man, he is wiping them all out. All these battles took many years. Years and years and years. But finally, it seemed that Israel had captured nearly all the land and were ruling the people who were left. Wait a minute.
What?
I was thinking the people that were left were supposed to be wiped out.
Keep going.
I have a lot of questions, don't I?
You do sometimes. So, what happens?
Well, the Israelites themselves were growing tired of fighting. You know, they wanted to go to Disney World once in a while.
There's no such thing.
Gotcha. So Joshua divided the land among all the 12 tribes. And each family got a section for its own, where the family could settle down, build a home, and grow a garden. That's really in the book.
Okay.
How happy they were to finally have a home of their own. But before they separated and went their own places, Joshua reminded them that the land would not have been theirs if it had not been for God. So, he warned them, don't leave God out of stuff and try to go back to your foolish idols. And it was easy then for the Israelites to promise that they would do it promises and then they break them.
I know.
Joshua said this because they could remember the battles that God had helped them to win. And they loved Joshua. And as long as the people remembered Joshua, they kept on serving the Lord. But, oh, that little 3-letter word. But a time was going to come when the promises were broken. They did it again and again. I'm telling you, they needed post-it notes.
I really did.
Okay, kids, here we go. We're in Canaan and everything should be hunky-dory. So, you snuggle down, pull up the covers, and dream about birdies.